Hey folks, how's it going? Today is patch day, and other than the part 2 of the event with playable Kaede, we also finally got the Lumberjack and Cavalier class champion weapons to be released. So let's go check them out and see if they're any good. First in the list is the Tall Tale Teller, and it looks like these get crafted from rusted weapons rather than class champion replicas. As usual, all of them inflict massive elemental damage to a foe based on the element you craft them in. This one adds a boost to MC's skill damage specs for 3 turns to it. GameWith lists this as a 30% boost to skill damage and 10% boost to skill damage cap, which is alright. Its first skill grants MC a 30% boost to elemental damage when Woodcutter's Song is up, so a 3 turns uptime on a 6 turns cooldown, while its second is going to speed up the Laughing Logger progression by adding the Keen effect on the first cast and the boost to damage cap on the second. Overall, it doesn't look too bad, but Lumberjack has already quite a lot of options, so it's competing against the Xeno X, Dark Opus X, and soon the Astral X in fire. The Xeno Harp in water is still pretty decent even if the strength effect overlaps with the charge attack, the Dark Opus Harp and to some extent the Hollow Sky Axe in earth, the Grimney Harp, the Rise of the Beast Harp, and soon the Astral Harp in wind, the Seraphic Harp and, well, at least for me, the Certificus in light, and lastly the Hermanubis in dark. All of its buffs only affect the MC as well, so I'm really not sold on this one. So let's move on to the Rip Van Winkle. The Harp takes on a bit more of a supporting role, boosting MC's healing specs by 15% on charge attack. Its first skill grants all other allies a 2500 HP shield when casting Burning Leaf, which is fairly small compared to the 4k shield MC gets. Lastly, the second skill speeds up Dappled Sunlight progression by 1 cast, granting a clear immediately and a veil from the second cast onward. I guess this doesn't sound too bad if you need more support options, especially a heal, clear and veil on a single button, but this too feels a lot like a niche weapon. Let's be honest here, Lumberjack is already pretty broken as it is. Lackluster or niche class champion weapons are not going to hurt the class. Too bad we didn't get the Laughing Logger buff to turn into an AoE, but I guess that would have made Lumberjack even more popular than it is today. So let's move on to a bit of a less popular class, Cavalier. Its first weapon is the Vanguard, a spear for its tanking stance. This one comes with a 3 turn strength buff on charge attack, which honestly seems a bit short. Its first skill grants the caster an 800 HP drain for 3 turns when using Drag Fract, so they're going to be added to the 380k base cap nuke and its 3k HP heal on a 5 turns cooldown. Not too bad for survivability, I guess. The second skill is going to grant MC a damage amplification based on the amount of Equestrian affinity level. This is a 5% amplifier per stack, going up to 15%, and Cavalier never consumes this, nor they are dispellable. I guess it's still going to be kind of a hard sell considering the Tank Cavalier is sort of a niche class, but the 15% amplification sure sounds nice. I'm curious to give this one a try. Lastly, we got the Méziré, a gun for the DPS Cavalier. It comes with a 3 turns 30% boost to dodge rate for all allies on charge attack, which is pretty nice. Its first skill grants all allies a 20% boost to charge bar when using Drag Fract, and it's going to be added to the 40% boost to chain burst damage, stacking up to 120%, and the 15% boost to chain burst cap, stacking up to 45%. This is a skill I've often overlooked, mostly because I prefer the double delay from Battering Ram and the Noble Purpose double and triple attack buff lasting until hit twice from High Command. I'm still not sure if I'll want to run it even with the 20% boost to charge bars. The second skill though grants MC a 5% echo for each Equestrian affinity level going up to 15%, and this one does sound nice. Again, the Equestrian affinity stack are never consumed and cannot be dispelled, so this is a permanent 15% echo and it only takes 3 turns to get there. The gun is looking pretty good too, and might actually bring some shine to a class that has been completely overshadowed by Lumberjack. I think it's going to shine the best in elements that can prevent the bosses from moving or hitting your team, so Wind with Comatose, Light with Paralyze should we get any raid not immune to it, and Dark with all the dodge buffs going around. I think I'll make this one Wind just to try it out. The mats overall don't look too bad, and the weapon comes already uncapped to 5 stars. As for the spear, let's pick an element for it. Fire has the Hollow Sky and the Shiva Spear available, Water just got the Bident, Earth might run it if I don't want to use the Rise of the Beast Spear, Wind has the Dark Opus, Grimnir and Xeno Spears, Light has the 1 long and is about to get the Astral 1, while Dark has the Xeno 1 granting a damage boost to all allies on charge attack. I guess I'm going to make this one Earth. So what do you guys think about the new class champion weapons? Are you going to bother crafting one or two? I guess I've got some cop to grind before testing them, so I'll see you soon. Ciao!